Hey everybody, it's Jimmy from Wise Wealth. I just want to show you guys really simply how to use TradingView on the desktop. The first thing I want to show you guys is how to create a watch list. In the top right hand corner here, you will see I have a watch list called stocks. But to create one, you will go and click the little tab like this one says stocks. In the left hand side, you'll see create list. You will click see list. We can create one called, let's say, Wise Wealth, and then hit enter or save, and I'll now pull up our new blank list. Right here you will see a plus symbol to add stocks to that list. You will click it and we can add whatever we want. Let's say we want to add SPY. You can type in SPY. Just make sure we have the little all highlighted tab here so we can get everything that's available. If you click some other things, it won't come up. So make sure all is selected. The US listed one usually is always the first one listed here. You can see the New York Stock Exchange with a little American flag. Just make sure you're always selecting the American one because there's proxies for other stock exchanges, like you can see here for New Zealand and all the other different countries. But again, we just want to focus on the American Stock Exchange. So here you'll click the plus symbol and it'll now be added to your watch list. To delete anything off the watch list, you'll just click the trash can and it'll remove it off the watch list. To add futures, like we will always see us talk about ES, which again is just the S&P 500 or the SPY futures, you can type in ES and it should come up here as the first one. You could again just hit the plus symbol. Just be warned though that futures like ES are on a 15-minute time delay on TradingView unless you pay for it. So that's why we use a lot of times Thinkorswim, because all the data is free over there. But I digress. To add indicators, you will go to the indicators tab on the top left hand corner and go to technicals and it will have all the pre-made ones. There's also a bunch of different other ones I don't really mess with, but you can go to financials. There's a bunch of community made ones, but for simplicity's sake we will go to technicals. You can search the specific one that you are looking for. Let's add our EMAs that we always use for short term, which is the 9 and 21 EMA. You type in EMA or you can just type in moving average exponential out completely. Either will work. You will find it here, moving average exponential. You will click it and you'll now see that little blue line pop up on our chart. To edit it, you can either click the line or go over here to the left hand side. There'll be a little tab. You'll click down and it will show it. You can click the gear, go into it and edit that specific one. Like we said, we use a 9, just so happens that the default goes to 9. You can click here to show it. Click the color that you want to make it. Let's say we want to make it yellow. You can make the line bigger by going to the little color tab here. You go to thickness and change it. So we'll do that one here. You can change again the color to whatever you want. You'll hit OK to save. Now we can add our 21 EMA. Again, we'll just type in EMA, add it. It's on here. We'll go to the top left hand corner, go to the little gear, put in 21. We will change the color. Let's make it pink and make the thickness better so we can see it and hit OK. So now we got our indicators on here and we're rocking and rolling. The next thing you'll always see us do is add drawings. Our drawing tab is on the left hand side. There's a ton of different drawings that you can do, but for simplicity's sake, let's just say we want to do a trend line. You'll click trend line, click the first anchor point, then the second anchor point, and then you can edit it by moving around the anchor points to whichever way that you want. The next thing I'm going to show you is how to add alerts. To add an alert, you can do it many different ways. I personally find the easiest way is by either right-clicking, say you want to do a price alert. So we want it to whenever the ES breaks 5,400, we can right-click here, add alert, and then put in 5,400. There's a little different intricacies that you can do on how much it will send notifications to your phone or desktop. For simplicity's sake, we'll just put only once. You can type in little messages or whatever here, whatever the alert is, so you can get some more details. You can change how it notifies you by sending emails popping up on the screen here and notifying the mobile app. You can change the different sounds, how much that alert will trigger, etc., all within this tab here. You'll hit create, and now whenever the ES crosses 5400, we'll get a notification on our phone and desktop that that is happening. That's how we a lot of times capture these breakouts, because we will do the work before market opens, set these alerts up, and once the alert hits, we can just instantly pull up the ticker that we are looking at and hop right on the train. To delete alerts or to look at all your alerts in the right hand side here, you'll see alerts. You'll see all the alerts that I have if they've stopped already or triggered, and ones that are still active here toward the bottom. You can create alerts also on basically any trend line that you want as well. So let's say we want to create it on this trend line. If the stock crosses it, you can right click that trend line, add alert on trend line, and just I would stick with crossing. There's many different ways to set the conditions for it, and again, you can click how many times it will alert you and all that good stuff. Hit create, so now whenever ES crosses this trend line, I will get alert on that as well. So that's the basics of how to use TradingView.